So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Crossed in once more. Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely shaped ball. Saka gets into some space. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, face has a shot! It's a loose ball. Beckham. Distributed tidily. That's a throw. And it's Pirlo. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Goes for a shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Still goalless at the moment. Aimed beyond the defence. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's shifting through the gears here, and it's played into the middle. He can get that clear. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting... He's gone for goal! Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Howson gets it away. Now it's Lewandowski. Jordan Henderson. Saka. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could be danger here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Caught offside that time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The final seconds now. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So they head in, tries a shot! Boxgelia! That is fantastic!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half.
Substitution for Japan, number 15, Beckham. Coming
Japan choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking.
And he shoots! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Best, very much a man of this moment. Manchester United in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Saka cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to...
Good chance here! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Lewandowski, over to the left. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Lewandowski. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's slung out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Lewandowski. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitution in progress.
Elects to cross. Thuram clears it away. Carvajal kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Drilled in, shot a goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's come loose. Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Please report to the staff room.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-round forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Yeah, first time since 2002 that the final hadn't gone into extra time. And indeed, the first time since 1966 that 6 goals were scored. What a game it was. Lahm. Here's Vieira. Best. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Griezmann. Tries to play it through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's tried one! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Osimhen.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He's picked his way through. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now he's off and running.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through.
Oh, really well played.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Osimhen. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's burst through. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a good-looking delivery. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents.
Oh, what shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And this is Messi. Messi's cross. Drogba! No, not the best of headers. Dink through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Drogba. Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, delightful ball. Good ball, good take. Out for a throw. Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel. Struck first time.
Yeah, he certainly hit it well enough. Still very good technique, though. Something he's never short of.
Manchester United can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Griezmann. Oh, super find. And it's Drogba. Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter whistle. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Best is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that has been cut short. And here's Griezmann. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitutions taking place.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Manchester United pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? That is ended up in no man's land. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Chance here to counter. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. And he's straight offside.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Casillas sends that a long way. Now it's Drogba. That's been cut out, well played. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Platini.
And we're off for the final time.
Xabi Alonso.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Lahm plays it all the way forward. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Cruyff. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's a simple one for the keeper. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Cantona is the next to run the gauntlet.
Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Drogba is second man up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Manchester United with this chance to pull two clear. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Bale is third in line.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Scholes is the fourth man to step up. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Pele is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
He must, but can he? Sticks it away.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So it is all down to him now. No pressure. That's won it! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He is through here. Oh, what? Shoots! Goal! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, Peter, Thomas Rosicky will have a busy game, I think, certainly on the creative front.
Yeah, just looking back over his career, Jim, I sometimes wonder whether he's... There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicely spread. What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. Crunching tackle. That's going to go a long way. Referee has just said play on. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. They're urging him to shoot. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gets a good foot in there. Brzezinski. He won't be happy with that one.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Goes for a shot! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw.
And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. Best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Torres. Beckenbauer. Kvaratskhelia. Nicely weighted ball. Jordan Henderson floated through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Dink through. Isco. Zanetti. Beckenbauer. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Hoisted in. He's had a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries to get it clear. It's a searching pass. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Villa. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's beautifully weighted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer. Knocks it into space. Torres receives it in a wide position. And that's really well manoeuvred.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. That is good alertness. And that will be it. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And the shot's on here. Well, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Alvarez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's through, now is he in? Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
What a start for Messi! Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva gets into some space. That's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Portugal have produced another gem in the shape of this fellow, João Felix. Many assume he's a winger, and while he's quite capable out wide, I see him as a number 10 or a supporting striker, if you like, because of the way he moves, especially his decision-making and vision in and around that D.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
15 minutes till half-time. Molina. Messi. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Otamendi promptly onto that, and that is that. Antonio Silva kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a little off target. And it's Maradona. Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bruno Fernandes. Looking for a runner. Molina cuts it out. Goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! First blood drawn. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
He's found a way through. Diogo Dalot looking to hit the byline here. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. That's a sharp pass. Shot could be on. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Alvarez. The message is clear. None shall pass. De Paul. Portugal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The less said about that pass, the better. And that was very necessary. Martinez. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Martinez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And he's taking no chances there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, super find. There's the shot! He has done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think if they're going to win this, they're going to have to play to the strengths of this fella, João Pedro. Considering his power and his technical ability, you want him on the ball with space around him because he can make so much happen.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's burst through! He's one-on-one, and the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
It's Zico! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Carlos Augusto gathers from the goal kick.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Evan Nielsen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Zico. He won't be happy with that one. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Zico. Looking for the run. Diogo Dalot gets it away. There will be a throw-in. Threads one in, brilliantly cut out. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
15 minutes till half-time. Bruno Fernandes, and that's gone loose. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Some resolute defending there. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Oh, good looking ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Can he get it through? Short changes him with that pass. Nice looking ball. And that has been knocked clear. Lucas Paqueta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the pass is intercepted. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, this looks sharp. Evan Nielsen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Searching pass he's played there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Portugal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Tries to pass it through. He's in a good... And he shoots! There's a goal! Portugal are level. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's managed to get free. Carlos Augusto gets a cross in. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played right into his path. Now it's João Pedro. Ambitious ball here. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there's the clearance. Danilo gets a foot in here.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 10, Bernardo Silva.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he cuts out the supply. Who saw this coming? Portugal are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. And he's managed to get rid. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to retrieve it. João Felix.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Good ball, good take. Big tries a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 13, João Felix. Coming on the field.
Zico.
Number 15, Otavio. Number 17,
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lucas Paqueta. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. And he's quick to snatch it back. Vitinha. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Substitution for Portugal.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Coming on the field is
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. And it's Vitinha. It's a loose ball. And we have our very first corner. Carlos Augusto gets it away. And this is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball's gone out of play.
substitution for Portugal. Number 6, Diogo Dalot. Coming on to replace him is number 5, João Cancelo.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eva Nielsen.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Just a quick reminder today, please.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And this is Ronaldo. He's got a real chance. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found the way through. So much time and space. And a chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Portugal could not have chosen a worse moment. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Desperate defending required here. Bullish header! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for an...
And the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Has been indicated.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Brazil could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here...
And that will be it. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's searching. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nuno Mendes with the... He gets big! Goal! Portugal! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
The ball has bounced loose now. Diogo Dalot powering forward here. Tries to get it clear. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now he's got space here. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Timber can get it clear. That's a cute ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Joao Felix. Threads one in. That's a corner kick. Portugal with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's gone for goal! The Netherlands are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes has been
Portugal
indicated.
looking to pass their way through. Xavi Simons, and the pass is intercepted. The front. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Portugal. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played in. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. Mendes gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Gakpo simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Defending was strong and firm. He's picked his way through. Bernardo Silva delivered. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And there's Greengrass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Van der Sar claims comfortably. And now the breakaway.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now that looks a decent ball. Decent progress down the left. Diogo Dalot calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? He has a look up.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. The Netherlands needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Taking place.
In by Otavio. Oh, what a climb! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Diogo Dalot kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. No luck with that dink over the top. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal can celebrate now. They have exactly what... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That's good play, and that's been drilled in. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Can he get it through? Dembele! It's loose now and they want it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Sancho. Great ball and he's in here. Great challenge, time to perfection. and reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold. He gets big! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager...
Just the goalkeeper's a bit... There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to... Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice. Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk gets it away.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Great vision. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Upamecano. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6. Dembele.
And we're off again.
Number 8.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Mbappe. Deep cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And it's Palmer. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. And back out it comes. This their second corner of the game. Rice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk cuts it out. Long ball by the goalkeeper. India finding their passes. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Højlund really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pinches it off him. And it's Salah. Played out wide. James. Mohamed Salah. And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Raya trying to keep this in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's being urged to shoot. Dani Olmo. Mohamed Salah. It is a corner. Manchester United have their third corner.
Reece James. Coming on the field, number 14.
Calafiori getting this one clear.
15, Federico Valverde.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Rice. And the shot!
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. He's having a good look here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. De Bruyne! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Real chance! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Stood up well to him there. And it's made its way to him.
India really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Mohamed Salah powering forward here. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. That's a little off target. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, that has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And back to the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pinches it off him. Dembele. That's a good run down the left. Dembele's delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. Mohamed Salah. And it's Palmer. Thinks about the shot. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next...
And the shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are sitting pretty. 2-0. Chance! And he hits the net. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Goes for a shot! And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution.
Here we go again. Pellegrini. Mbappe. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. Oh, delightful ball. Upamecano. And Gabriel. Oh, he's been caught napping. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Number 11, Palmer. Number 10, Mohamed.
Oh, what a climb!
On the field.
And he's there to belt it away.
Erling Haaland.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Number 19, Yamal. Substitution
Well, it looked
taking
promising
place.
for a moment,
The
but
attendance for
it
this
came
match
to
was
nothing.
71,550.
And he's had a hit! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Mbappe. India ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Valverde. It's a good run down the right. Yamal receives it in a wide position. And now they can clear their lines. The referee has given a corner. Big header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Pellegrini gets it away. And here's Haaland. Rice. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he shoots! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Mbappe. Rice gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 41.
India have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is number 22, Casemiro.
And that has been cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a promising position. Looking for options for movement. Looking to go deep. Alexander-Arnold is there to... And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Danny Olmo. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. And and time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame.